Hey church, Raymond here. I got the announcements for the week of February 23rd. The mission trip was awesome. I'm glad to be back. Stay tuned. That's right, church. The mission trip was awesome. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first of all, let's talk about the Serve Day. Man, what a great time we had last Saturday on our February Serve Day, going down to Abbie Lane and hanging out with our friends down there. They're more than just partners. They've truly become friends. And all the guys and gals that went and that have been before just say, man, we really enjoy going down there. We didn't have a hard amount of work. We picked up a lot of sticks and we cleaned up a lot of pine straw and stuff that was down. And as Brother Charles told me, there's so many things to do. By us just coming down and getting some done, it was just a great relief off his shoulders. And the new folks had never been there before, got to tour the prayer gardens. And wow, several people came up to me and said, wow, I really understand why you go down there to reconnect with God. Great time. So man, really cool. And a really neat thing, I looked up a little statistic. 27 people already in the church have served in one of our first 2 serve days. It's excited. When is your name going to get on that serve team list? Look, we'll have something coming up in March. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but stay tuned. It's going to be good. All right, church. Serve Day was great, but also Sunday was great. What a time to come back, get back in from a mission trip, go straight into a church service. And guys, you brought your friends. You took care of making sure that the energy was there and people just felt right. And one of the really cool things, we had a student came up to me afterwards. He brought a friend and his friend said, man, I so enjoyed everything. I felt welcomed. Haven't been to church in a long time and I really loved it. And I had some adults say the same thing. So really cool, guys. Y'all are doing a great job. Attendance numbers were up. Love it, love it, love it. Sunday's going great. Make sure you keep inviting people. You never know whose life just needs to be changed because they need to be around some good folks. And y'all some good folks. Sunday was great. Let's do it again this week. All right, church, let's talk about that mission trip. Man, it was a great, great time. And so cool to have Tom and Allie with me on this trip. And so thankful for CMA providing this opportunity for me and the support of what we do for Run for the Sun. And what I asked God to do and reveal to me as I went down there wasn't to make me a missionary or have me go to the foreign countries and stuff like that, but I really wanted to see, I begged God to let me see the vision that he had given me early on about why we support Run for the Sun, and I got to see it. We got to see CMA, the Christian Motorcycle Association, those guys working together. We got to see Missionary Ventures. That was the group that put the event together and gave away the 5 motorcycles that we participated in. We got to see the Jesus film. That's part of the Run for the Sun, the Jesus film. We got to see the Mayan language being transmitted on a video screen out in the middle of this jungle area, and 31 of 33 adults in the village came to know Jesus Christ. Yay, God. And then Open Doors, which is the last partner in Run for the Sun, provided the Bibles in the Mayan language so that they have God's word in their heart language. Wow. That's what the mission trip was for me. It was a lot of fun. And look, Missionary Ventures told me, look, maybe Open Road wants to do a mission trip. So maybe 2023, maybe we could take 13, 14, 15 of our people down on a mission trip. I think we could do it. I think it'd be a lot of fun and we could really see some things change. And I know our friends down there would love to come, for you guys to come down. So let's think about that. Let's really think about that. Let me know. Matter of fact, just email me, Raymond at Open Road Fellowship, and say, yes, I would like to go. We'll raise funds for it. We'll figure out what we got to do. It's going to be a lot of fun, but I'm glad to go. God's really moving, and he's way bigger than what we see right here in Houghton. He's worldwide. It was a lot of fun, guys. All right, church, pit stops are still going on, and we're only going to talk about it just a little bit more, but I want to encourage you to get into a pit stop. And the one I want to talk about tonight, and I'm really proud of it because it's really going well, is the men's pit stop. Even while I was gone, Wendell took care of running it for me. We don't cancel pit stop just because the leader's out, all right? But the men's pit stop meets on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. We're typically at the coffee shop, but sometime, and the first Tuesday, we go to Man Church together. So it's not just meeting with our guys, it's meeting with other men around our community and stuff. But there's something powerful when men get together and talk about their hurts, talk about challenges, or maybe they just sit there and and just sit there right now. That's fine too. But say, so if you're a man and you're not in a pit stop, I want to invite you personally. I want to invite you Tuesday nights. Come out to the coffee shop or man church, depending on when it is. Come tell me you want to come be a part. Look, I want you to do it. Get in a pit stop. Ladies, get in a pit stop. Come to Bible studies, whatever it is. Get out of rows, get into circles. That's what pit stops are all about. Are you in one? All right, church, let's talk about our dream teams. You know, we got lots of dream teams going on, different things happening, all that. I want to talk about one that you probably really don't ever think about, but impacts you more than any of them, and that's our admin dream team. All right, this newsletter is done by the admin team. There's so many things that are done, tracked, and all this stuff in the backside of it. It's all part of the admin team. And I want to tell you about something. I want to announce it. Is, man, I am so thankful for her service. I'm thankful for all that she has done. But Cassie has been working as my administrative assistant for years now. I don't even know how long it's been, but man, she's done a tremendous job. But you know, Carolina June is about ready to come. So Cassie is going to step back out as my administrative assistant. Mike is going to kind of step into that role and kind of does most of the admin stuff anyway. So you may be getting some emails from Mike or phone calls from Mike saying, hey, Raymond wants to do this or that kind of stuff. But hey, guys, but Cassie, I want to tell you publicly in front of the whole church and everybody who gets this, thank you so much for the great job that you did helping me keep this thing going. And if you have an admin gift, you like administration, and you can work on computers, let me know. Let Mike know. Let Mike know. Mike at openroadfellowship.com. Let him know you'd like to be part of the admin team. We'd like to distribute out some of the work. We got database things that need to be done, cards that have to be entered. We have things that have to be monitored, and it's a lot to do. So if you have an admin gift behind the scenes, don't really want to get out in front of everybody, look, that's a great team to be part of, is the admin team. But you got to know how to use a computer every once in a while. It's all good stuff. Love you guys. Cassie, again, thank you so much. I so appreciate you. And hey, arms wide open. Come on back whenever you're ready. But that's all right. We're ready for you to get back on the stage and all that, but we're ready for Carolina June to be coming here shortly. It's going to be good. All right, church, that's it for this week. A lot has gone on. Lots going to be going on. Let's just keep focusing on the Lord. Let's keep doing the things. But don't forget about Wednesday night church on the internet, live. It's 8:30 at night. What else you got to be doing? You need to be sitting down anyway. All right, so join us for church Wednesday night, 8:30. Get there by openroadfellowship.com, my.openroadfellowship.com, Facebook, however you need to. Join us. It's part of community. It's just growing. And also, some of your growth is about Right Now Media. Have you got an account? Have you set one up? I really think you ought to do it. Go to my.openroadfellowship.com and set up a Right Now Media account. It's the best way that you can continue growing in this Christian walk. You ain't made it there yet, all right? None of us have. I haven't. I got an account. I use my account. You could use yours too. Church, I love you, and it's truly an honor to serve you and to serve alongside you as we impact the world. And as we talked about on the mission trip, we're impacting the world. That is so cool. But don't forget about this Sunday. Keep inviting your friends. We're going into week 3 of our series called Our House. And look, we want to make sure our church is a biblical church. It's a Jesus-following church. And this week, we're going to be talking about commandment. We got to follow some commandments, but the good news is there are only 2. Jesus said, simply love God with all that you are and love people. But you know what? If you love God, we should love God with so much force and energy that it overflows onto people. There's a lot of people that you don't want to love. I understand that. But you love them because you love God. Amen? Woo, this might get on some toes. Guys, I love you. I'll see you Sunday.